Hey, what's up? Noah Kane here. In this video series, we are digging into doing SEO for specific types of e-com and direct-to-consumer brands. In this video, we'll be reviewing e-com SEO for boat and sailing brands. So if you're on YouTube, make sure to like and subscribe. But without further ado, let's dive on in. So if you sell boats online, that can be a tough product to sell because they usually have a higher price point than some other e-com products, but that doesn't mean that you can't sell a boat that is, five, 10, 15, $20,000 or more. I've helped people do that. It's possible, and people who are into boats, they buy boat stuff. So the big thing when it comes to your e-commerce SEO for this niche is that you really need to focus in and hone in on your keyword research and make sure you have it locked in. So let's just do an exercise here. We're in a keyword research tool we use a lot for a variety of things called Ahrefs. And here I've just typed in the word boats. So you might be like, oh, well, I sell boats, right? So let's try to rank for that keyword. Even if you're unfamiliar with this data, it should be pretty obvious to you right away that, keyword difficulty is 89. This is on a scale of 0 to 100. Super hard to rank for. Plenty of volume, but it's just difficult to rank for. And if I type in something like boats for sale, I'm in Maryland personally, so I'm getting stuff from Boat Trader, boats for sale in Baltimore, in Maryland. I went in some local places as well, boats.com. All this is more localized for me because this is the term that I put into Google. If you're an e-com retailer, you're likely selling to a national or maybe even international audience, so you need to find the right keywords to target with your content that is going to bring in the right type of people. So we need to go even a layer further, and we need to find two things, right? The right keywords and also ones that aren't quite as hard to rank for. So if we dig a little further here, now I'm looking at, we're still looking at boats, but now terms that match the word boat. So we can get on here, and you can see in this keyword difficulty area, these numbers are much more favorable. So there might be, depending on what we're selling, there might be a more specific keyword phrase like John boats for sale, right? So if you sell John boats, that might be an easier term for you to rank for. Keyword difficulty is only 27, still 10,000 people per month search for it. And you kind of get the idea. And then if you want to get, the cool thing is with SEO is you can get as granular as you want. As you can see here, aluminum John boats for sale. So you really want to hone in, especially in the boating space, on keywords that really specifically, like almost hyper specifically, target what you sell. Even here, 16-foot John boats for sale, 250 people search for that a month. Not too difficult to rank for. So you kind of get the idea of where I'm going at here. And then let's say, we could even go over here. You might have said, oh, I'll use the term boats, but what if we want to say sailboats? What does that look like? So here, a little bit harder, 33, over 8,000 people. But this is not impossibly hard. It's just a little bit hard. And the cool thing to see here is sailboats versus sailboats for sale, a ton more volume. That's kind of interesting to me. And then if we go into some other related keywords that use similar phrasing, let's see what else we get. Types of sailboats, small sailboats, catamaran sailboats, racing sailboats, Catalina sailboats. So, as you can see here, sailboats, right? If you sell sailboats, you might want to actually make sure you use that phrase as opposed to just boats, because you can see here the difference. Inflatable sailboats, there. Hobie Cat sailboats, if you're a distributor for Hobie, right? A lot of these are really favorable for anyone who is selling boats. So it really comes down to keyword research, and these types of phrases we have been looking at are keywords that should be collection pages that you are creating. So a collection page would be a page where you're showcasing multiple products that you sell within that category of product. Now, the other type of keyword that you want to focus on, whether you're in selling boats or sailboats, in this niche in general, are related to questions. So it's more informational content, question-based content. You want to think about the type of journey a buyer is going to go on when they purchase a boat or a sailboat. And I'm sure you might understand that people will do a lot of research. It's not necessarily going to be a sort of like uh, random, random purchase out of the blue, right? It's something they're going to think about. They want to make sure they get the right product. They're going to have a lot of questions, right? So even though some of these questions are a little generic, right? How much do sailboats cost? Like a seasoned sailor is not going to necessarily ask that question. But there are going to be unique aspects of the products that you specifically sell that you can answer in blog post content that is informational and helpful, and it's going to expose you to new customers and also new keywords on Google. And getting that traffic in, what we would call that kind of top of funnel traffic, is going to be helpful to exposing people to your brand and also to your products. So the more people who know about you, the better. And then you can also create other content, which could be comparison content, or stuff that helps push people a little further over the edge when it comes to making a purchase. That's a little middle or lower of the bottom of the funnel content, a little further down, that will help them make a buying decision, right? So that's where that comparison content is. Maybe one of your boats directly aligns against or competes against a competitor's boat, and you just want to do a kind of objective as you can comparison. But hopefully you're getting the idea here, right? So the keyword research for brands in this space is super important, and really encourage you, if you own a e-commerce or direct-to-consumer brand that sells boats or sailboats, make sure you're creating unique collection pages that are properly aligned with the right keywords, and you're also creating helpful content that will attract the right type of buyer to your website, get them into your customer journey, into your funnel. Hopefully you have some other channels helping out as well, but SEO can be a great tool for getting new people to your site, introducing them to the brand, introducing them to the products, and you'd be amazed. You can really sell boats straight from SEO. Help out a couple brands right now doing just that. So if you'd like to do that for your brand, hit me up and we can put together a strategy that suits your goals and needs. That's all I have for now, and I'll catch you in the next video. Thanks.